All right, we're at China Meadows Campground. This is in the Uinta Wilderness Area in Utah. The trailhead is like 200 feet that way. We're gonna start tomorrow morning. We're about 5 hours into our trip. This is day one. We've had a lot of mosquitoes early on. We went over a little ridge and now we've got a wonderful view of the mountains behind us. And we're heading down, so we'll be staying down there tonight. We're at the campsite for day one. Got here about 2 o'clock, 2:30, and set up the tent, and it started raining, and it rained for a couple hours, so we just stayed in the tent. But there's the tent, and you can see the sky. It's the morning of day two, and we've got some lessons learned. Filtering water, it's about the end of the cartridge's life in the filter. It's pumping pretty hard, so hopefully we'll keep getting water. We're trying a new brand of freeze-dried food. We had one last night, we shared one. It could easily be a meal for one person, and we're gonna have to share these. And our matches last night had a hard time lighting. I don't know if they got damp. We've finally got the stove lit.
Oh, it's cold. Holy cow, is that cold? That is cold.
We're heading to Gunsight Pass, which is that low area between those peaks over there. But we are surrounded by Uinta Mountains. Beautiful place to be. And we haven't seen anybody in a few days either. It's day two. We've been hiking 1 hour and we're lost. We're trying to figure out where we are on the map. So we're not going back. We found our way. And you see on the other side of the lake there's a trail there, and it lines up exactly in these two bushes. That is the trail that we couldn't find. All right, here's the deal. We got lost again. There are trails out here that are not on our map. Not many people hike this. It's very clear, but we got our way back on the trail. And we're at the top of Gunsight Pass right now. The clouds are rolling in. It's about 2:30. We came from that direction down there, and we are heading, oh, there's a mountain back there. That's cool. And we're heading down this way. Okay, day two, campsite. This is about 4 o'clock. We got here. We went over Gunsight Pass behind us, and storms coming in. Looks pretty nasty weather-wise on all sides. Don't know what this is going to be like. It's day three, and here's Anderson Pass. We're heading up there, and been going about an hour and a half so far. We had some rain on and off. There were storms all around us. Not too much on us last night, but threatening clouds all around. That's where we stayed, in this little basin. You can see water everywhere. All right, this is the top of Anderson Pass. There's Kings Peak, and there's the other side. Okay, this is day three, 2:30. We are at a campsite. Big change of plans. We got up Anderson Peak. Nate made it up Kings Peak, which is, okay, Anderson and Kings Peak are out over there. Kings is the highest point in Utah. I didn't make it up. There are storms coming in, and finally we started going down the other side of Anderson Peak, which was our plan, and we got stuck. Big thing, a snowfield that was on the trail, and it was like cliffs going straight down, and we had to turn around. So that was interesting, and while we did that, it's like sleeting and snowing and raining and thundering and all kinds of good stuff. So we made it back down Anderson Pass, and we've got a little respite from the rain right now, so we got our tent set up almost in the same place as last night. It's morning of day four, and we had a clear night in the evening last night, but then clouds came in and it rained a lot during the night, and we woke up to some sprinkles. All right, day four, we hiked down the valley like 3 miles, and we got a dead end by this river, giant river that we couldn't cross. So we had to go backtrack another 3 miles, and then once we got to the river, it started raining on us, and it's like, what, 50 degrees, 55 degrees, something like that, and raining, drizzly, and been raining on all day, and then we had a couple Stream crossings drying off after that in the rain isn't too fun. Alright, it's the morning of day 5 and we've survived. Yay! It's sunshine and clear skies. It hasn't rained in over 12 hours, which is amazing for this trip. Yesterday was a long day. We hiked 8 to 5, really without a break. It was about 50 degrees and raining. It hailed on us a couple times. Everything is soaked right now, so we've got about a 6-mile hike to get to the car, and our boots are wet, socks are wet. Day 5, we're done. We got to the car at noon. Just before we got to the car, it started raining and hailing on us. So this is 2 days in a row we got hailed on. And as we got to the car to unpack, it was just a heavy rain and everything got soaked in the car now. What a pain. And now, like 10 minutes later, the sun is out and it's warm. But it was a good trip.